What's going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with a brand new episode of the Inter Milan career mode. Before we get to this episode, if you could smash that like button, I would very much appreciate it. And also subscribe if you are new around here. It would mean a lot. So without further ado, we are getting into today's video. We have two massive games against two of probably the best teams, our best competition in the league, Roma and Juventus. Again, highly prestigious clubs. Should be interesting games, to say the least. And just a little bit of a update on the series. Next episode, I think I'm going to do a series finale. I'll just sim until the end of the season, see how the team does. Hopefully we win the Serie A, and hopefully we get into a Champions League final. I will update everything in an in-depth episode. But pretty much the series ain't getting as much views as I'd like and hope for the channel to grow. So I will be going back to the Premier League in the next career mode I do actually do. So that'd be very interesting to see as we do line up here against Roma. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. I think either Leicester Season 2 or I believe a Manchester United career mode is in the works. But I want to do that once the new game faces are released, and we'll take it from there. So let me know your thoughts on that, guys. I think Manchester United would be a very interesting one. I think it would be a good rebuild due to the current state of the squad at the moment. But it would... let's just see how it goes from there. I'd like to hear your guys' feedback. That'd be very, very good. As we get into today's game, it would be us that comes on the first bit of the attack here. Very well played from Keita Balde there, and he gets played in yet again. Inside 9 minutes, cuts back inside of his man there, crosses at the back post. Perisic reaches the ball, and it is 1-0 to Inter against Roma. It is a great finish. It really is. He's been performing so well, Ivan Perisic. He's a talisman for us, and again, he proves it here today. Great finish, and the team are looking in very good form, to say the least. Away from home against Roma at the Stadium Olimpique. Yeah, very well played indeed. The header was great, and the finish is even better. So we'll take that every day of the week. Well played to Ivan Perisic, like I said. The header is great. Onana is in goal. I believe that he was purchased from Ajax, I want to say, or PSV. I believe it was a Dutch team. It would be us that come in the attack again. Vecino, though, does lose that to Dzeko. Does find Borja Valera, a former player, does produce a great save there from Samir Handanovic. As we do come forward again, Benjamin Mendy wins the ball back. Skriniar clears as far as De Vrij. Vecino tries to turn again, loses that again to Borja Valera. Perotti does find Nzonzi into Dzeko. Handanovic is equal to his efforts. Very well played, to say the least. We get played in again from Ivan Perisic into the second half now. Plays it across goal. Finds Julian Draxler, and what a save that is. That should be 2-0. The German cannot believe he has missed that one. As the ball comes in again, it is cleared away. Kolarov only as far as Vršlako. Vršlako does find Perisic here. The Croat comes forward. Does find Draxler. Golan gets into some space. Good defending there. Roma defender got his body on the line, and you must believe that was goal bound. As Vršlako comes forward again. Plays it into the path of Keita Balde here. Cuts inside here. Does find João Mario in off the bench. Gets his shot off. That would have been a great goal, but unfortunately could not find the back of the net. But again, it wouldn't stop us from coming forward as Keita does play through Mauro Icardi. Through on goal. Manolas makes a tackle. It's not good enough. And it is going to be a penalty to Inter. Mauro Icardi gets taken down in the box. And Manolas, he's arguing the case there. So is Kolarov, but he's lucky he didn't get sent off. That was... borderline last man there, I believe, for Manolas there. I think the only thing that was in his favour was that Icardi was running away from goal. But it will be him that steps up here against the informed goalkeeper. And he scores. Of course he does. 2-0 to Inter Milan. And it's well deserved, in all honesty. Very well deserved. We'll take that every day of the week. And the boys over to celebrate with Mauro Icardi there. He's putting a good shift today. He really has. Look at this. The play is brilliant, and the finish is even better. Like still on it on that penalty spot. As Roma come forward here, the ball does find João Mario, who can't clear it. It does fall to Pastore. It does find Dzeko. Somehow they're through on goal, and somehow Roma, who have not been in the game at all today, find the back of the net. And all of a sudden, they're back in this game. It's Edin Dzeko with the finish. You can never write him off. He's such a good player. Look at that, though. It comes from that pass from João Mario. It allows Dzeko in, and the finish is a great one. But it wouldn't stop us coming forward here. Last 10 minutes of the game, Lozano gets it into the box. It's cleared only as far as De Vrij. De Vrij does find João Mario, but the icing on the cake. Onana again producing a great save, but it wouldn't save Roma in the end. Final score here today is Roma 1, Inter 2, and we continue our unbeaten start to the the Serie A season. And like I see, there's confirmation there. 12 wins and 2 draws in 14 games. It gives us 38 points, only conceding 8 goals in the process. And more good news is Raja Nainggolan is the player of the month winner. So well done to him. The whole Inter team has been performing very, very well, to say it the least. We get ready and gearing up for a game now against our biggest title rivals. It is Juventus. Icardi versus Ronaldo. Perisic versus Dybala. It's some really, really good names on these team sheets. And before we get to this game, guys, if you could smash that like button, also subscribe if you are new around here, I would very much appreciate it. Bonucci, Chiellini against Skriniar and Stefan de Vrij. It should be a defensive and attacking masterclass between these two sides. There's definitely goals between them. The question is, what team is going to outscore who? As we are at the Allianz Stadium, I do believe. Obviously, Juventus' new stadium. It does fall to Raja Nainggolan early on here, and what a finish that is! The perfect start for Inter Milan inside 10 minutes. Raja Nainggolan, the player of the month, pops up with a great goal here. You just don't give him space. It's cruel to give him that kind of space. It really is. And he will punish her. Look at that. Give Juventus their credit here. 2 players do run to shut him down. I believe that is Matuidi and Chiellini. But by the time they get to him, he's already unleashed a shot. And he puts it in between the 2 players, lucky enough, and does find the back of the net. But it wouldn't stop us coming forward here. We're on great form so far. And Keita Balde gets played in there. Gets away from Alexandro there with a good bit of skill. Cuts back inside, finds Nainggolan into the path of Vecino's onto the pitch. Gets his shot away just wide of the mark. As it would be Juventus' turn to come forward. Cristiano Ronaldo, the player of the year, onto the ball. It is saved. His second effort gets really smothered well by Handanovic there. But Juventus grow into the game and they would get on the attack yet again. Douglas Costa into João Cancelo. Crosses it in. It does find Pjanic, who toe parks it past Handanovic. 1-1. Juventus back on terms just before half time. Great finish there. And a big blow for us. It really is. Because we started this game well, but we allowed Juventus to grow into it. And obviously really give us some trouble here. So the ball in from João Cancelo is absolutely brilliant. And the finish is a simple one. For Miralem Pjanic, who does obviously lock that past Sami Handanovic there. No chance for the goalkeeper. Coming at such speed, all he has to do was direct the goal was to score. But it would be us that comes forward in the second half here. Perisic in a good position, cuts back, does find Icardi, turns, shoots, blocked by Chiellini. Great defending from the Italian veteran as we do win a free kick in a dangerous area. Julian Draxler will step up over the wall, and Szczesny does see it over the bar there. Very, very interesting game, to say the least. We do win a corner, though. Dangerous in this, just past the hour mark. Tracks across the in. Perisic wins the header. And it is 2-1 to Inter Milan. We get the advantage back through Ivan Perisic. Who else but him? The finish was brilliant. Draxler does really well to find him, actually, from that corner. He's got some big players around him, you know. I believe that's Bonucci, Chiellini, and I want to say that's Dybala actually in front. I believe it is. Take nothing away though from the header. It's brilliant. João Cancelo, you could argue he could have cleared that off the line. But Juventus now trying to find this goal back. It does play back into Wojciech Szczesny here. Who plays it straight into Keita Balde here. Into Icardi. Into the net. And Szczesny has just thrown this game away. And to Inter Milan's favour, it is 3-1. And that is effectively put Juventus out of this game. There is no way they can really come back into this one now due to such a great defensive record in the league. You know, stranger things have happened, but Szczesny, hang your head in shame. Poor play. And once you get Icardi in them kind of positions, he is never going to miss from there. Great finish from Mauro Icardi. And that would be how the game finishes. Szczesny will have to feel a little bit responsible there. I don't think Juventus really had a chance once that goal went in, so he has to be looking at himself. But guys, that is going to bring it to today's video. The unbeaten streak stays intact. How long will it go for? Find out in the season finale next. Smash the like button if you are enjoying it, guys. As always, subscribe if you are new around here. Enjoy your Mondays, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one.